when sailing. It's not so much for the water itself, it's just for the life, which is more important than water even. Although life is depending on water, so you sail it or you drown it. You have just to choose whatever you want. I like to drink it and sail it instead of drowning it. Goodbye, see you later. We are sailing across the water, across the sea. And we are sailing towards Denmark, a small country which you probably haven't heard about, but Denmark is the land of wienerbrød. Wienerbrød is a nice Danish bread with a lot of sugar, and it should actually be chocolate on top. If it's yellow on top, it is Swedish wienerbrød. And Wien is a town in Austria. It's called Vienna in English, but it's also the town that actually named these breads, which are very sweet and very good, especially if you're a lover of coffee. Strong coffee and a wienerbrød makes life a lot easier. Well, the wind is about 2 knots, 2.5 knots, not much, but still we are sailing. A small boat like Molly doesn't need so much wind, but it needs waves to feel like a real ship. This one is a real ship. Look at the waves, about 1/2 meter high. It's not so much, but it's enough to feel the sea in your mind. Goodbye for now. That. This is actually where all the power in Sweden comes from. It's a wind power plant, and it consists of several windmills. And you can see that they rotate around an axis, and then there's a generator generating power in form of electricity that goes under the water in a cable on the bottom all the way to Sweden. That is Sweden, Denmark, so you know that we are in the no man's land. That is Copenhagen, one of the most beautiful cities in the world. And this is me, one of the most beautiful boatswains in the world, I tell you. Okay, let's sail. See you later. Då är det sjöpris och landpris. Ja, det här kan vi bli sittande. Yes, hello. We're out in the strait between Denmark and Sweden. Today the weather has been quite peculiar, I must tell you. There are some clouds up there, cumulus clouds, or clouds becoming to be thunderclouds. They are not yet thunderclouds, but they are growing quite quickly. And as a result of that, the wind tends to turn from east to west, from north to south. Right now, it's come from the south. But when we started this sailing, it came from the north. So the wind is actually sort of driven by these clouds. And we found ourselves in quite no wind at all for 10 minutes or so. Nothing happened. The sails just like this. And we wondered what to do, but we used the other engine, which is driven by gasoline. It's 6 horsepower over there. But now again we have turned to this southern wind, which is actually quite nice. And we are doing about 2-3 knots. And we hope that in a few hours or a few days or weeks we will come into the harbor and can take a cup of coffee and relax, because this has been something very peculiar, very exciting, I must tell you. I hope you were here, all of you, but not in this boat, because then it would sink and we wouldn't let that happen. Really good.
Okay, goodbye for now.